and on the left side, of course, we have Mark, who is playing Emerald Sapphire,
Yep.
which is, of course, one of the most more played decks today. So it will be an interesting matchup to see. I think they've already mulliganed. I'm not quite sure who will get started.
We will know in a moment.
Yeah.
Seems to be Kido.
I think so, because he's the one looking at his card in his hand, so would make a lot of sense. And Angel is going into the ink and opening with Rhino. Rhino, of course, being a very nice opener for Ember Steel.
Curious to see whether he plays the Shift Rhino, the one that has 4 costs.
I mean, it's what you want, right? As an Ember Steel player, you want that shift on the second, so that you can use it. In this case, I think probably to play others.
Oh!
Ooh!
Slippery hands from Mark, revealing that he has Cinderella in his hand.
That's not what you want to happen at the start of your turn.
It's not good to give away free information like that.
Oh, Grandmother Willow. Yes, yes, of course.
And questing for 1.
Yeah.
Going to 1.
I mean, I get why you would want Grandmother Willow on the second turn. I mean, Rhino is nice, but Grandmother Willow, it will give you so much more opportunities on the next turn.
Because for every card, every character you play, for the first character you play, you pay 1 less for the character.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically ramp without like having to actually put cards in, which can be quite nice.
Yeah, in a way, and it kinds of it stacks.
Yeah.
Because every turn you have this extra ink. Technically, not extra ink, but it works like that.
Yeah, and it doesn't cost you an extra card to ink, so it's a nice way.
Yeah.
Philip.
Yeah, Philip's not being played. It's just being put to the ink.
No, I was like, where is he going?
But
because his ink is to the side, but yeah, it's going to the ink. I was like, where is it going? But into the ink, yeah.
Yeah. But Kido...
Oh, does it look? It looks like Kido has a Thunderbolt also in his hand, which would explain if he's inking Strained, because he has that other song.
He kind of has to establish a bit of board to add a bit of law pressure.
Ah, and Ariel, of course, because every song you play, you will get some. If she's boosted, you get a draw card.
Yep, only once per turn for Ariel. So if you have 2 of these on board, it can actually stack.
Yeah, but it's very much needed for a card draw on that side. And of course, down comes the Cinderella, which he already given away, but not. And inking extra, ramping.
We know that Mark has 2 Big Philip in the Inkwell right now, so it will be interesting.
Probably if he's doing that, he's probably running Ink Geyser.
Yeah, so the versions nowadays run Ink Geyser, and there's a chance for you to take back those cards. And
there goes the Thunderbolt into Cinderella, and Cinderella is banished into the discard. Thunderbolt is such an interesting card in that sense. It's not quite as good as the previous version of the same song, but it's nice. Is that another Grandmother Willow that came down?
Yep, it's a Grandmother Willow. And it's also interesting to see because both players are actually playing with the decks on the left side.
Yeah.
It's mirrored in such a way as well.
Yeah, I was like, but that was why I was so confused about the Inkwell, because previous games we often see the discard and the deck over there. It's not really a rule around which corner it goes to, I think.
Yeah, of course, because you may be left-handed kind of thing, and you need it to be that side for you to be to draw easier.
Yeah, and there comes the small Philip down with Ward and 2 Laura, and of course Clarabelle.
Do you think he has the Shift Philip? If he does have that, that would mean that he in this past few turns he drew 3 of them. Yeah. Yeah.
It could be possible, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I would certainly play 4 if I was him. I think it's also quite interesting with if looking at a song deck at least a little bit. it doesn't really have that much of an answer to Philip.
Yeah,
Because of ward.
Yeah, so the small Philip, one thing is that you can't target it, and in Amber Sapphire, Amber Steel,
Yeah.
you don't have any way to exit all characters or something like that. So it will be kind of difficult whether you want to put more characters on board.
Yeah.
Mm.
And of course, he now shifted Rhino, which could take out more cards, but for that they need to be exerted, and that's something you're missing. And I can also imagine that Guido is thinking like, if he does shift the Philip, should I not keep some cards in my hand? Oh, of course.
She sings Akut, so he
Emuti?
draws with Akut,
Yeah.
and then he should draw another. Or did he draw two at once?
I think I'm not quite sure.
Mm.
But he plays Angel.
He plays Angel, the underdog. That is a signatory.
It is. It's an interesting card also. Very nice as a replacement for Cinderella. The question is, what can he do against this board? It's and and he is shifting Clarabelle.
Yeah, for 5.
I mean, that's a good move.
Is he going to You're Welcome?
I mean, would not be a bad move against this board.
Yeah, because if he didn't play the combo, I would think that he might not have all the pieces required. And then he will take out the aerial, and then under it, which the card that was boosted was actually Strength of the Raging Fire.
Yeah.
So we know that one of the Strength of the Raging Fire is in the Inkwell, and the other one is in the discard.
Yeah.
So there is only 2 left.
But let's be honest, he's probably looking at his deck and the singers and the aerial. He probably has more songs in it. The question is, what songs?
Mm.
And of course, I mean, we probably can expect another Akut Emuti where he can draw a card and pay 2 less for the next card he's playing.
Yep. Which he just played it.
Yeah.
Sung it with the
Angel. Which is a perfect combination. The question is, I think the main issue is that Philip hanging over his head, because you know you can't attack that Philip as long as if it's not exerted, and you can't use any cards on it because of ward.
And in this matchup, it's kind of difficult, but because even though you have Rhino that can challenge like in the mid game, but against Emerald Sapphire, you do not have much things to challenge. And without the aerial,
yeah,
he practically does not really have card draw unless he manages to draw a dog.
Yeah.
I think right now he's thinking whether he should play the Akut in his hand as well to draw one more. Oh, and we see him in King Goliath.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think it's also like, if you don't have card draw as him right now, which is a big issue, what you ink and what you keep in your hand is such an important decision.
Is he inking or is he playing? Oh, I think I know what he's gonna. Oh, he's hard casting the Akut
Oh, yeah.
to draw 1. But why does he ink the Goliath before he plays? Curious to see.
I'm not sure. Maybe because he wants to play Lilo?
Because he could have played the Goliath this turn. Oh, but
I think he's preparing for the Prince Philip to come down, and if Lilo goes into the discard, he knows he can return her. Which makes it at least more easy to re-establish board presence.
Yep. Right now we can see Hido going to 12 low, and Mark has to challenge with Big Clarabelle into the Rhino. which means that he does not have his combo pieces.
No, he does not. And if I were Guido, I would take that card out ASAP. It's too big a threat to leave it on the board, and how often will you have the opportunity where that card is exerted? But that's just
But
me.
at this point of time, I might choose to quest as well.
I don't know. You've got 4 ink on board, so you can go to 16.
Yeah, 16. Because you know that you just wait for him to answer your board.
I'm not sure where the card was just being played. And also seeing a duck, so drawing 2.
I know it's a 2-cost character because you pay 1 less with the with the willow.
No, I get where you're coming from. For me, I would take out the Philip basically because I would just not risk it getting shifted because he drew another Philip or another one piece of the puzzle. But I can also get behind Guido and you saying, yeah, well, we're gonna leave it like this.
Oh, it's a troubadour.
Ah, yes, +1 resist and Singer 4.
Yep.
Which is quite interesting for if you have a Thunderbolt in your hand.
He has 2 cards in his hand,
Yeah.
which we still do not know what it is.
But he needs Mark needs to remove something because Guido has more than 4 lore on board. So he has got game if nothing gets removed.
He played Vision to search. We know that he still has 6 ink open.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there comes You're Welcome.
She is looking. Oh, but he has to shuffle, so
Yeah.
it's fine. So he syncs with the Cinderella.
Yeah.
And
And
targets itself.
I think he's searching for the combo.
Yeah, he has to hit it.
He has to, and he's searching and searching and probably hoping he got it.
Oh, he got Big Philip. Does he have? Oh, he has it.
Yeah. So, this is kind of like that gamble, that high risk gamble what we talked about.
He still has 1 damage on his Prince Philip.
Yeah.
Because shifting does not take away the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
damage.
Oh, yeah.
We'll let the judges know.
Yeah,
for a bit.
we'll let the judges know that there should be a damage counter on Philip because when you shift the damage counter, should stay. So yeah. But that's what we talked about earlier, about a high risk, high reward. So you took a gamble, he left the Philip on board, and the risk was it will be shifted, and unfortunately that happened. He's now playing Rhino, which is of course still a 2 lore card, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
So the question is now, how quick can he get a 4 lore? So we now see John Silver come down, which of course gives characters Reckless, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
So Rhino has the Reckless.
Yeah. It's
Although not right now, even if he quests with Philip, it is not a targetable option for Rhino.
Yeah.
But that can actually stop him from questing.
Yeah.
And then he might be stuck on 16 lore for, I don't know.
No, of course, and it's also interesting to see what Guido's answer will be. He still has that Lilo in his discard, of course, which he can always play.
Yep.
So it will be interesting to see what he's going to do right now. He's getting ready, grabbing his cards. I think he has an angel in his hand, if I saw correctly.
The Steel Angel.
Yeah.
Him opting to play the Lilo from discard. And then drawing.
I think he drew... I thought it was an Ember card, but maybe didn't spot
I think
it
it's a Rhino.
Yeah, this was on what I thought I saw, but I wasn't quite sure. So, yeah.
For 1 Rhino is played. So this card, whenever you play it, it can give -1 strength to your opponent character until the start of your next turn.
Yeah. And that might be a good idea with the Rhino to do maximize damage.
Yeah, because if somehow Rhino gets exerted, you need 5 damage.
Yeah.
You need 5 strength instantly to banish it.
Yeah.
And yeah. But I do not think that Emerald Sapphire has any way to exert the opponent's character.
No, that's of course the issue. What's he gonna put? Under the sea. Oh.
He's hard casting it, and both Rhino
Yeah.
and Lilo will go to the bottom of the deck.
Yes, that's especially Leo. That's not what you want.
Now John Silver is questing, once again giving Reckless to the Rhino.
Yes. And you're back where you were previous turn. While the lower on Mark's counter is going up from 6 to 8. Of course, it's still 8 to 16, so there is time to go back, but he needs to...
Oh! It's the Chief with 5/5 that cannot attack.
Yeah, I
and
think
he
so.
is a bodyguard.
Is he going to use this bodyguard? No.
Choosing
No, he's taking it back. And he's playing Stitch.
Yep. Stitch.
Stitch, right?
Carefree Snow Border.
Yes.
Why would it be for? Oh yeah, it is for.
Yeah.
I forgot that Rhino had 4 strength and not 5. My bad.
No, he has 4 strength. He just has resist as long as he's not damaged, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah.
At this point, it's kind of difficult.
I think Guido is just trying to force that he at least gets 2 lore, and then hoping to play another character next turn where he can also gain 2 lore. But it's not helping because it's going into... no, he's...
Oh, yeah, Hido is scooping, I think.
Is Guido scooping or is...
Okay, now we're going into game 2.
Yes.
It will be still interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Guido played pretty well, had a pretty good game until he got disrupted by the other deck, in a sense. So maybe he needs to be faster this time.
Yeah, or maybe he should have taken out that
Prince Philip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always like the high risk, high reward we talked about. Like, I would have probably taken it out because I'm more like a safe player. I would have taken it out. And in this case, it might have paid me off, but there's also times that I made that play and it just didn't turn out well because they had something else or they didn't have the combo anyway.
Yeah, because in this matchup, if you don't quest, then there will be a chance that when the other player, the Emerald Sapphire player, Mark, when he drops the Reckless, the one that give Reckless,
yeah,
the John Silver, onto your characters, and if you only can play 1 or 2 at one time, then it's very difficult for you to try to push for the last lore.
Yeah.
Because in this deck, we know that there isn't any instant lore gain.
No, but it's what I was saying. Like, it's high risk, high reward. You never know in the end what. Sometimes you just need to follow what you think is right, and maybe and there are players we know who can calculate the odds because they've seen all the cards. And I'm very, very impressed by players who do that, by the way. For me, it's probably more like, okay, I think this might be the right play.
Yeah, for me as well, it's like, when you see it, we have to thank Mark for that. He's showing us all his cards.
Yeah.
And he has like 4 RAM cards in his hand with 2 T-pos and 2 sails. So it will be interesting how the matchup will go.
Yeah.
He's going second, so we will see.
It will be an interesting match.
Yep.
The first round was quite interesting, so there we go again. Also
both
moving
players
it.
being left-handed. Yep.
Oh, Angel.
Inking Angel and pass?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so bad. Oh my
That's
god.
not a good opening for Guido.
That is not a good opening.
Yeah. It's
and having to ink your
Ariel. Oh. It's
With
playing
trouble.
door.
Oh, no Willow.
No, I think it's.
It's trouble.
This is not the opening hand I would like to have at least, but
Yeah, that's true.
maybe Fido has a strategy we don't know.
If Mark can play the Clarabelle, oh, develop your brain.
Yes.
It's also good because you don't waste any of your ink.
It's. I mean, for the turn 3, there's very few characters on board.
So with this delayed start, we will see what Hido can do. Of course, the game is definitely not over because, yep, here we see Akut
Yeah.
being played.
Akut is
So-
such a nice card in that sense.
Yep.
Especially because a lot of Amber's characters can sing it.
And here we see the Ariel. And
Inking
he
a
will probably
Rhino.
boost it. Yep.
Oh, there goes the ink. It's quite interesting to see if Mark is going to get any characters on board this turn.
I know he has a John Silver on board. In hand.
Donald.
Donald Duck.
So he, of course, has the ability at the start of the turn,
Yeah.
both players may draw a card, right? So
Yes, that's true. You can, even if the Mark chooses to draw,
yeah,
you, as the opponent, you can choose not to draw if you want.
I think Guido has a deck where he probably will want to draw.
Definitely, because yeah, you want to just dump on the board and pray that there is no board wipe or that you are able to come back after board wipe is being established.
I think it's mainly when you have large cards like A Whole New World where you're doubting like, do I want to draw because I might need those cards later when my opponent plays A Whole New World. And the chief comes down as a bodyguard this time.
And then questing for
3. Does leave his Ariel vulnerable to attack, which is his main draw engine.
but
Oh,
that's
bodyguard.
a bodyguard 5/5.
You're correct. It's just the shine.
Mm.
I couldn't see it.
And
very well.
Hido choosing to draw
Yeah.
for Donald Duck's ability.
I mean, Donald Duck is also like a good quester. Let's be honest. 2 lore is nothing to sneeze at.
Yep. But mainly it will be what Mark needs as well, a
Yeah.
4-cost singer.
Yeah. And Mark played Sail, grabbed another card.
Yeah, he's searching for his
Inking
spaces.
Also, John Silver. John Silver, of course, being a card which gives other cards reckless. So it's good to know this time it's not on the board yet.
And then with 2, he's going to play Sail.
Yes.
Sorry, not Sail, Vision of the
Oh,
Future.
Vision of the Future.
Looking at the top 5 cards.
Do you think he's searching for the combo again?
Definitely. He's on like 6 ink right now.
Yeah.
And then but he cannot play a Cindy this turn anymore. So it will be interesting to see what will he play.
Maybe he has another Tipo. Maybe he has another Sail. We don't know. I think
He inked like 3 typos.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's already quite a bit.
You never know.
Mm.
And then he didn't play anything else, I think. So
Yep.
there, Guido is playing something for 2. And since he doesn't have Grandmother Willow, we know it's a 2 ink card.
Yep. And
he's actually playing Grandmother Willow for 2, which makes a lot of sense.
And for 1.
Another Troubadour.
Yep. Oh, singing. Strength. Nice. So taking out.
And
then
drawing a card.
For Ariel.
It also makes a lot of sense because you can't take out the Philip with Strain. So you should use it whenever you can. And Donald, of course, is a good drawing card.
Yeah, and you always want to take out the 4-cost singer.
Yeah.
Because it will be able to sing your welcome.
Yeah.
And then it might disrupt you further. So without the 4-cost singer, it's also difficult for him, Mark, to because he has to play something like a Cinderella to continue searching for his cards. Because from what we see, I don't think that he has the small Philip.
No.
Mm.
I think he's clearly searching. Guido has noticed that, oh, he does have the small Philip.
Yep.
So now the question is, does he have the big Philip? And I think that might be why he's casting Donald. He's searching for the combo.
If he has the combo in hand, he can pull it off next turn.
Yeah.
Because now he is on 7 ink and shifting the... You can either sing with Prince Philip or Donald Duck.
Yeah.
And then you can...
So the question is, what will Guido do?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I can imagine if you were here, you're at 6 lore, you might just want to quest everything in this sense.
Yep. And that would be how would it be played out.
Yes, and I might not even play anything because, you know, next
if
turn it can all be gone.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you're not playing anything, I mean, it's protected by Bodyguard right now, so...
You want to be able to reset.
Yeah. I might ink though, you know, make sure that if I need to reset, I have to ink for it.
But it could also be that Mark is just baiting.
Yeah.
And he does not have the combo in hand.
Then again, you have 5 lore on board. So, it's not a bad state to be in, you know? 5, you can go to 17 next turn.
We see a big Philip, but whether he has mean malicious, we are not sure.
Could be that's the PC, the part of the PC is missing. I think you do see You're Welcome, I thought.
I see 2 big Philips. I'm not sure if he... Oh yeah, you're right. One of it is You're Welcome.
Sharp eyes, no.
And he is You're Welcoming on his own Donald Duck.
He's searching for that malicious mean scary. I think that's the missing piece of the puzzle.
Similar to previous game.
Yeah.
Which he did on his Cinderella. So will he hit it? In the last game, he hit his big Philip.
Yeah.
Because he had the malicious mean and scary in hand.
I bet Guido is hoping. I hope he doesn't hit it.
We know that he has an Ink Geyser.
Yeah.
But
you know, the funny thing about Ink Geyser, it's he hit it.
He got it.
Yes. And that was wise of Guido not to play every character last turn. Back to the Ink Geyser. I think the funny thing about Ink Geyser is not as effective in his match. I mean, look at Guido's ink this turn and last match. It's not that high. So if he goes back to 3, that's not as much as an annoyance for Guido as that it is an annoyance for Mark.
Yeah, but sometimes you can also get what you need from your Inkwell. Because like for now, we see him inking the big Philip. So it could be, there's always the option of him playing the Ink Geyser and having a chance to get back the Philip.
But I do think the Philip is very hard for Guido to take care of.
Yeah.
So he's probably also banking on that.
That's true. How do you... There's nothing that can get rid of the evasive. And because this deck doesn't play the Horseman Strikes.
No.
Yeah. He probably has only Strength or Thunderbolt to deal with it. But even Thunderbolt itself doesn't do enough damage to banish the big Philip.
No, so it's
yeah, it's a 6/6 and Thunderbolt just
does 4, so
deals 4, yeah.
So you need 2 or you need a combo, and I think it's quite hard to get rid of.
I think the only option is for Thunderbolt and then with Angel discard, do 2 more damage to it.
I think also Guido is preparing to, you know, quest and then having to bring it back from the discard. Yeah,
so right now is that he's just going to quest for 4 next turn.
Yeah.
How do you remove it? He's looking for vision.
Yeah. Do you think he's looking for another combo or maybe
he's looking for Under the Sea? Because Under the Sea you can sing with the big Philip itself.
Does not look like he got what he wanted.
But did he get what he wanted? What card did he take?
I'm not sure.
I don't think took
I don't think. Oh, that's not a good sign. I do see him Malicious and Scary in his hand.
Okay, now he takes.
I'm not sure what he took.
Yeah. But I know it's an inkable card, I think. Can't really see.
But yeah, but yes, Under the
yeah,
Sea,
he
and
was
there they
saying
go,
Sea
under the
itself.
deck.
So maybe he got Under the Sea from this
I think he
vision.
did.
Yeah.
I think he did.
So now it's very difficult because the small lows are not in the discard, but
Yeah.
under the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
So there's no way for Hido to play it from the discard.
It's interesting, you know. I would love to know what Guido has in his hand, because, I mean, he must have thought about Under the Sea. So, what is he
Yeah,
keeping in his hand to
but
make
there
sure?
is kind of no ways that it's kind of you putting down what you have
Yeah.
and then seeing if your opponent has the answer to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and which unfortunately he does.
Oh, we talked about it before. You know, high risk, high reward.
Yeah, but in this matchup, it is difficult for the Ember Steel player.
Yeah. I think he's at a point where he's past the.
And he plays
Goliath.
Goliath.
I think for Guido, the thing is he needs to rebuild, and that rebuilding is not what this deck is made for.
So we know that Mark has to discard until he has only 2 cards left,
Yeah.
unless he has a way to remove the Goliath.
Yeah.
And he might have your welcome. We are not sure. That's one of the possible plays.
Yeah, but also don't forget. Oh God, the.
he can, of course, he can also sing Malicious Mean and
Yeah.
Scary with the Prince Philip, and then playing for 9, inking
Yeah.
something, playing for 9, another Philip,
Yeah.
which he might do here. Yep.
Yeah.
So, yep, he does have an answer to that. And unfortunately for Hido,
Yeah, you know, you see Guido running into the biggest issue with this deck, and that's draw. And if you don't have the right draw cards on the board, it's gonna be difficult.
that is another. But it will not have that much of an impact right now because Mark only has, I think, one card in hand.
Inking Rhino,
Because he can't play it anyway.
and then
Drawing one.
we're
with-
drawing one,
with
and also having a
Goliath.
Rhino in hand.
Oh, it's another Rhino?
Yeah, he had he had a Rhino in hand. I'm not sure if it was another Rhino, but he has a Rhino in hand.
Right now it's difficult because Kido kind of has to answer to these 2 big Philips because after this turn he is on a 3-turn clock.
Yeah.
And if he does not play anything.
Oh.
Yep. But Hido is now on a 4-turn clock, so it's difficult. He has to react to the Philip.
Yeah.
So what can he do with it? Hopefully he gets his Thunderbolt and the Angel.
Yeah. But here you see the limits of the draw. I mean, Guido would have to go wide, and he just doesn't have the draw for it.
At least he manages to draw 2 more characters.
Yeah. And he quests till 14.
Yep.
And Rhino and Angel are 3 lore. If Goliath doesn't take care of course, 2 more lore, but it's, I think, probably one of the Philips will take Goliath out.
That's if he doesn't have any other way to remove the Goliath.
Yeah, of course.
Then he has to
When I say take out, it can be via song or something else,
Yep.
but I think, yeah.
And that's exactly what he does.
Yeah. Oh,
Clarabelle.
Clarabelle.
So with Clarabelle, it's interesting because when you, no matter how you resolve, it will still be that you only have 2 cards in your
Yeah.
hand. Oh, and
Oh.
he sinks Under the Sea
Yeah.
just to get rid of the
Angel.
angel.
Guido almost putting it in the discard, but no, it needs to go on the bottom of his deck.
Yep.
It's,
Why is he drawing?
I think maybe because of Clarabelle at the end of the turn.
Oh yeah, that's true. Apologies for that.
No, you don't. We all have been there.
Oh, with a Searchanani. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck and get a 2-cost character or less
Yeah.
to your hand. You have to reveal it though.
it's not the worst board for Guido. I mean, he can get to 16 this turn. And as long as Rhino doesn't have any damage, he has to resist. It's a
I
tough.
mean, either one of the characters on Mark's board can take Rhino out instantly,
Fair point.
but he has to quest. That is his only out, because Mark has all the ink in the world right now.
Now, questing is like the only thing Guido can do, like to try to finish it before Mark or finish it. And he has 2 in hand still, I think.
I think right now it might still be possible for Guido to win if... Oh, and him choosing not to quest with Rhino.
It's interesting.
Interesting.
I think maybe he's trying to save it and try to get to 6 ink so he can do it all at once.
I think he is gambling on the fact that Mark probably does not have another board white.
Yeah.
And then he can push for 4 Law Nixon to 18.
I think that's a possibility. I feel
Yeah. Okay. Not sure what he took with Vision of the Future.
I'm also not quite sure, but I think he's searching for an answer. And
this
there's
is-
the answer.
this
It's
is the
reckless.
answer. Because then, how do you get lore if you're reckless? You can't quest.
Yeah, and let's be honest, it's an annoying card because it gives reckless on play and when it quests.
Yeah.
So it's not just it's not that easy to get rid of.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh well. With this deck, you know that it has vision, and then it can just keep searching for what it needs at that point of time. Because right now, you don't need. You can do without bot wipe anymore. You just need your drawn silver, and how are you gonna do with it? With the Rhino, you can only put 4 damage to it.
Well, I'm thinking, what if Guido has a song in hand and we don't know about it? I mean, because it is technically a song deck. So, and that would go nicely around the reckless.
Hopefully, he has a song right now in his hand.
Yeah.
Because that would mean that Rhino can actually sing it, and then maybe the Angel can take out the Clarabelle.
Yeah.
Because right now, Mark can actually quest for 7 next turn, putting himself to 18.
It's a neck-on-neck race. It's very interesting to see what will happen.
We saw that.
I'm trying to get out. Is that a Strength of the Raging Fire?
It's a strength and
Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Oh, he has 2 songs.
So that would be interesting. He has to sing one with the Rhino.
Yeah.
I think he just has to see which character to take out. I would take out the John Silver at this point of time.
Oh, interesting. I would have taken out John
4
Silver purely for
damage.
the fact because I need to have that.
That would make sense. And is he going to put 4 damage? Oh, he doesn't have to sing because now he doesn't have a target, and he can choose not to.
Yeah.
Interesting. Then just 4 damage on the Philip. And
15.
questing with the Nani.
Yeah, but he has game on board right now because there's 5 on his side with both rhinos, right?
Yep.
So Mark has to do something.
Yeah, and although we say that he has game, but we know that John Silver can give reckless to one of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fair point. The chance he has game is very little, but technically he has.
Yeah, but in a way, he kind of have to quest with the.
Yeah.
It kind of locks that he has to quest with the John Silver. Otherwise. Oh,
It's why I would have taken John Silver out personally, but it's.
But one thing is the John Silver was ready. You couldn't challenge it with the Angel.
It doesn't have
So-
word, right? So he could have.
Yeah.
Sung both songs on John Silver.
Yeah, but that was a bit wasteful because right now it's like the Big Philip has to take out one of your characters.
Yeah.
And since it already has, 4 4 damage. When it challenges now, it will be banished, which is exactly what is going to happen right now. He puts the Reckless on the Ready Rhino.
Yep.
And then with the Philip, he's probably going into... Oh, he's going to Quest.
Oh, he's
So
putting
he
the
is
pressure.
putting little...
Because he has game on board also. So he needs something to take care of one of the characters, of both of the characters.
Yeah, he has to take out 2 of them. Of
And he
course,
only going to draw 1 card, so I think this is game.
he has to hit like a... I don't know. I think it's game.
I think it's game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Good
game. It was a really good game to watch though.
Yeah, and it's also nice to see the miniature version of the Steel Song back.
Yeah.
Because although we do not have the 1-cost Cindy Singer,
Yeah.
we have Angel, which is the underdog.